अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्रीमौद्गल्य श्रीवत्ससगोत्रजातौ श्री अप्पलार्यरत्नमार्य तनुभवौ द्वौ श्रीमच्छटारिचरणाम्बुजचञ्चरीकौ श्रीरङ्गरामानुजदेशिकौ स्तुमः. अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा. श्रीमद्रामानुजाचार्यं पार्थसारथिसद्गुरुं श्रीमन्नल्लाञ्चक्रवर्तिकृष्णमाचार्यदेशिकं श्रीमद्रघुनाथाचार्यं नानाशास्त्रविशारदं श्रीमन्महामरङ्गण्टि श्रीरङ्गाचार्यपण्डितं श्रीमदभिनवव्यासं खण्डाळवंशसम्भवं श्रीमदप्पलाचार्यमार्यं रामायणशिरोमणिं श्रीमत्सन्तानगोपालाचार्यम् आम्नायपारगं श्रीवेङ्कटार्य अप्पकुण्डार्यमार्यौ पितामहौ द्वौ तापसौ श्रीमद्वेङ्कटाचार्यमस्मद्भ्रातरं चिन्तितार्धदं वारं वारं नमाम्यहं भक्त्या गुरुपरम्पराम्. मद्रक्षणैकदीक्षश्रीवैदेही रामभद्रयोः पदद्वयी प्रवचने वाचस्पत्यं प्रयच्छतु. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. My dear friends, welcome to TKVR Alps RD, Temple Kiosk of Vedic Relics, Alps RD. Earlier, when I mentioned RD, I had given a different meaning. Today I want to give you another meaning. Rabbi Dales. Rabbi is a religious institution that is established by preachers and teachers. Dales, a lake will be, it will be built on the bank of the lake. So, whether people are following principles or not, listening to or not, the lake will be always in the company of the Rabbi. Like that, my teachers who taught me English ever since my childhood in 6th class to BSc level, and of course my professors who employed the language of Hindu paper language in the classrooms. At least out of 5 professors, 3 professors made the class just not as a mathematics one. We felt we are attending literature class only. Like that, I salute to the fond memory of those great people, and I shall pick up another incident, another event which is useful to the people. ఒక్క మాట చెప్పాలి. వెనక చందమామ అని పత్రిక వచ్చేది. అది సుమారు 50-60 ఏళ్ల పాటు నడిచింది. దురదృష్టవశాత్తు అది 1980 ప్రాంతాల్లో మూతపడిపోయింది. ఆ చందమామ గురించే మాట్లాడాలంటే ఒక 5 ఎపిసోడ్స్ కావాల్సి ఉంటుంది. అది పక్కనట్టే పెట్టండి. దానికి ఉన్న ప్రత్యేకత ఏమిటంటే పిల్లల పత్రిక అని పేరు. కానీ పిల్లల కోసం కాదు. పిల్లలకి పెద్ద పత్రిక, పెద్దలకి పిల్లల పత్రిక అని చెప్పి, అంటే పిల్లలు చదవచ్చు, పెద్దలు చదవచ్చు. అలాంటి అద్భుతమైన పత్రిక. అది చదువుతున్న కారణం చేత కొన్ని అలవాట్లు ఏమయ్యాయంటే, ఎక్కడ ఏ పుస్తకం కనిపించినా, తెలిసినా తెలియకపోయినా చదవడం అన్నది అలవాటైపోయి, once it happened when I visited my uncle's place in Warangal, accidentally I came across one book. I remember Andhra Patrika Silver Jubilee or Golden Jubilee special magazine, if I remember correctly. I do not remember correctly, but it's a Silver Jubilee or Golden Jubilee special magazine only. I do not understand the language. I cannot follow the essays, etc., because I was hardly in 6th or 7th class. But I am referring, just observing the cinema program, the photos, etc., etc., etc. Meanwhile, my uncle came. Boy, what you are observing? Accidentally I said, here some cartoon is there, I am observing. In the specialty of the cartoon is, there is no dialogue, there is no something like that, ordinary cartoon. And how to identify? The cartoon is, it seems, the first and foremost cartoon in Telugu literature. A fellow, an aged fellow, is climbing over the toddy tree, and his son, a small boy, is gazing at him with lifted face. That's all. That's the only thing. Where is the charm in that one? What is the punch in that one? Where is the dialogue? How can you say that it's a cartoon? But in the lower part of that figure, that was the diagram, sketch, it is written, Gita Upadesham. You observe, it has left an indelible mark in my mind. Gita Upadesham. Usually Gita Upadesham means Arjuna and Krishna you will be taking. But the fellow who is climbing on the toddy tree, what is doing? He is trying to squeeze the juice of the toddy juice. Gita, it is called in Telugu, Gita Karmikaru. Gita Upadesham. And by doing that one, he is directing the child how to cross the difficulty, how to crawl, how to climb over the tree, and how to get the juice, something like that. It is called Gita Upadesham. Like that, ordinary magazine also gave a lot of information. Then I said, I am observing this diagram before, that this cartoon, I said. Then my uncle said, why don't you go through the another one which is kept in the box? Box lopala oka slokam tarparyam undi. I cannot understand anything, but at least I have to get good marks, I should be in the good books. I read it. Kutara Malikam Drishtva Kampati Taravo Vane Tatra Vruddhataruhu Praha. Today, because I am grown up, I can read the sloka, read the stanza very at ease. But during that period, I cannot understand. Unless I understand the Telugu word, I cannot spell out. It is not Telugu, it is clearly Sanskrit. So gradually, I tried my level best. I tried to decompose the line, break up into words, or sometimes wrong, like that. 4 or 5 times I read it. My uncle got vexed with me. He left me alone and went away. Then I read the meaning of that one. I have gone through the meaning. And that has given me ample information regarding certain things. And I recollected the lessons in social studies where our Shastri sir had given us, especially what is the reason for the downfall of so and so Mughal dynasty, what are the reasons for the Sipahi mutiny, like that. He used to explain in a different way. The clue I got from this one. Kutara Malikam Drishtva Kampati Taravo Vane Tatra Huddhataruhu Praha Mamako Nasti Kim Bayam. By this time, most of the listeners, they will be very good in Sanskrit, very good in Telugu, and because they are going through their lectures, they are attending lectures from Swamijis and other great people. Most of them might have got a perfect knowledge in Telugu English and Telugu and Sanskrit also. And most probably some speaker might have talked about this one also in some lecture. I don't know. But it is my responsibility to repeat that one. What is the meaning? Kutara Malikam Drishtva Kampati Taravo Vane Tatra Vruddhataruhu Praha Mamako Nasti Kim Bhayam. Certain person, certain villager is going through the forest. Is a thick wood, is a thicket. He is moving like that. He is not afraid of any cruel animal, something like that. He is just walking through. And actually he should shiver with fear until he crosses that one. But when he is going along the thicket, all the trees, small or big, they started shivering like anything. Kutara Malikam Drishtva Kampati Taravo Vane. What happened? The fellow is traveling, the fellow is treading along with a bunch of axes. Some 10 to 15 axes are there. They had made a garland like that. They are a bunch like that, and he is carrying. Observing that one, Kutara Malikam Drishtva, having seen a person having the bunch of axes, then what happened? Kutara Malikam Drishtva Kampati Taravo Vane. In that forest, in that wood, In the thicket, the trees started trembling. Is there any wave of wind? No. Until then, they are very happy. But observing this one, the trees started wobbling and waving and shaking like anything. Then, Tatra Vruddhataruhu Praha, an oldest tree, some banyan tree or people, something like that. Tatra Vruddhataruhu Praha, Mamako Nasti, Kim Bhayam. Oh fools, why do you fret? Why do you have that fear? Please be cool and calm. The trees scolded him. You old bandicoot, you will fellow. You want to teach us daringness and something like that? Why don't you observe the fellow? He is taking so many axes. Oh, so what? He asked. Then the trees rallied upon him. Then it said, Tatra Vruddhataruhu Praha. Please listen to me. After that one, you can decide what is to be done. Okay. Then Tatra Vruddhataruhu Praha. Mamako Nasti Kim Bhayam. Why do you fret and fume? Why are you fearing? There is no problem at all. Let him go coolly. If he is interested, let him sit in our shade. Let him relax. That's all. You need not bother about him. You need not feel afraid of that fellow. The trees asked, have you sense at all? After all, if a person is having one axe, the fellow is a trigger happy fellow. That means whenever a tree is there, a plumpy tree is there, he used to cut it to pieces and sell it for firewood or for a carpenter or somebody like that. He will clear the forest like that. It is a habit for him. And if he is having only one axe, he can do that one. But he is having bunch of axes. He will take one fellow, call other fellows also, give each fellow one axe, and he will clear the entire forest within 2 or 3 days only. So can't we fear? Can't we have the reason for being afraid of him? Then the old tree said, did you not listen to me properly? Mamako Nasti Kim Bhayam. No doubt there are so many axes. That fellow is a cruel fellow. That fellow is a trigger happy. Agreed. But in order to use the axe, he requires a handle to the axe, isn't it? Are you observing any handle in that one for any axe? No. It is simply head of axis only. There is no handle at all. If he has to use that one, he should have a handle. Who is going to supply a handle? The handle is made of iron. The handle is made of gold. Handle is made of something else? No. He has to take one piece of wood from one of the trees and has insert in that one, then it will become a handle. Mamako Nasti Kim Bhayam. Our person is not there along with him to act as a handle for axing the wood. So it is not there. Our person is not there. Why do you feel? Why do you fear? Now be cool. All the trees felt so happy for this revelation. Yes, if you observe ordinary axe, it is useless. If you want to use that one, you have to use a handle. The handle is to be taken from any tree branch. That means the tree is felled with the axe. Never blame the axe at all. The handle in that one, remember that one, that is responsible. Mamakaha Nasti Kim Bhayam. Our fellow is not associated. Our fellow is not assisting him. Our fellow is not taken by him. So automatically there is no danger. What is the meaning of it? Ample meaning is there. And Swamijis and other people can speak on this one for days together also. I am a simple man. I am just explaining. If a system failed, if certain particular institution is responsible for some wrong thing in the society, or if our culture is changed due to somebody else, Never blame any one person. Never blame that due to foreign culture or people have been become like this. Don't say that one. Don't say. Similarly, a particular cult is developed. Then you may say the cult is not correct, but people are following that one. No, no. Any institution, tradition, establishment, any system or a family bondage also, if it is spoiled, if it is degraded, if it is damaged, never say that some external agency is responsible for the downfall, for the damage, for the insult, something like that. No. One of your members, one of your persons, one of your associates might have joined hands with the other party, automatically party is going to attack. That's why the system is going to doom. Unless one fellow from our community is joining the other community and create some nonsense, this community will not face difficulty. You can see that very clearly. You can see, I don't want to explain further. అంటే చూడండి ఎంత అందమైన మాట. శ్రీరామ has approached, went to Lanka. He is on the banks of ocean and he doesn't know how to cross. That's the problem. Then at that stage, Vibhishana has come into picture. Right. Vibhishana said, Raghava Samudram Saranam Gantumarasi. Let him let him surrender to that ocean and do that. Some clue he has given how to cross the ocean. That means the person from Ravana's party has come into picture, gave the clue and explained who are the soldiers, who are the commanders, what is their job, etc. All those things he explained. Finish. Automatically things have gone wrong with Ravana is an example. Like this, many stories you can see. That means unless one of our persons is associated with the opposition party, you will not be going to be doomed. That's all. Like this, in anything, politics or sociology or social life or some other one, everywhere, please remember this one. This is an ordinary stanza. Who is the writer? Who was the writer? Nobody told me. It is a Prastavika sloka. Once upon a time, magazines used to provide, along with stories or gossips or so many other things, such important things also were provided by the magazines. And today, I ask a humble question. How many of you people, or your next generation, children, are going through books at all? Some magazines, some articles? No. Nowadays, it has become a look culture rather than book culture. Our Telugu people never know about Kasi Majli Kathalu or Panchatantra Kathalu like that. But a fellow has written some book in English. I do not remember the name. For children, lakhs and lakhs and lakhs, crores and crores of copies are sold. Some English. Same story, same magic, same thing he adopted and wrote. And Kasi Majri Kathalu or Sakshi Vyasamulu, Vadarabotu Vyasalu, like that, how many of the Telugu people have gone through? They forgot. How many of the Telugu people remember Andhra Patrika, Andhra Prabha, Bharati, like that, who have served for the cause of literature and philosophy for years together? No. Today, somebody says Antaryami, somebody says something else. You will feel elated, really great stories, great revelations. But prior to this one, every Sunday magazine, Andhra Prabha, Saraswata Anubandham, similarly Andhra Patrika, actually Bharati Patrika was there. At least old copies are available in the library. Nobody is bothered. Like that, our children have lost totally the habit of reading any book in a magazine. Amar Chitra Kahani. What is the origin for that one? You observe when two school-going children are talking about Ramayana in a peculiar manner without proper knowledge. A man, a senior man, senior citizen, heard that one, listened to that conversation. He felt very unhappy, and by the time he is an industrialist or some like something like that, and he went to office and called for writers and artists. I want children books of this model. I want to produce in 5 or 6 languages. Like that, Amar Chitra Kahani came into picture in 1970s, if I remember correctly. So, my dear friends, never blame for our failure, for the failure of our system or any other thing, somebody else. No. As Malladi Ramakrishna Shastri Garu wrote a song in one of the Telugu movies, Deshadrahulu, by the time China war was there. He said, భాయి భాయి అన్నవాడే మనవాడనుకున్నవాడే మంచు కొండల చాటున చలిపిడుగులు కురిచని. If downfall is there, for the downfall, never find out try to find out the reason from other side. From your side only, contribution is there. Please remember this one. Like this, we observe many beautiful stanzas. If you are interested, there is one book. It is Subhashita Ratnavali. Nearly 7,000 stanzas, Sanskrit stanzas, were compiled and printed. The books will be available in the bookstores, but nobody will purchase them. That's the problem. Similarly, Bharati Nirukti, they have translated that one. How each and every word or term in Veda is given, what is the meaning of it, how to apply, like that one. Like that, plenty of books are there, but somehow people are not interested. Similarly, if you take Vishwanatha Satyanarayana Garu, he has given a compilation of beautiful Telugu poems. Similarly, on Bhagavata, on Bharata, plenty of books are available with criticism, meaning, etc. But we are not bothered about them like this. So for this reason, I have adopted this part so that for youngsters it may be a booster. Youngsters, it is a booster or it will ignite some interest in certain topics. Not that I am a great scholar. Please remember that one. Yes, I am an ordinary man. I have gone to the state of TV film, TV guests like that. I won't claim that I am a great man. I have started my career in a chamber music type, chamber association only, like that only. But the Guru who is appearing at my backside, that gentleman has given me such a beautiful training for 9 years. Unfortunately, I could learn something from him 9 years only. But he has attached me to his student, Dr. Kandadai Ramanujacharya. For 22 years, I have followed him like a shadow. And since 4 or 5 years, we could not go due to some reason. But whenever a possibility is there, whenever a chance is there, at least 3 or 4 days alternately, I used to go to him, learn. Whenever I go, I forget that I am a professor. Whenever I go, I forget that I am a speaker outside, well lauded. No, I will go to him like an LKG student and try to hear him. And even the sloka is known to me, which is reciting. I will keep quiet. I will not start reading again, but I will listen to him. So some new point that will be adopted by him and it will be transmitted to me. That's the way. This is actually I have learned from the beginning by practice only. Whenever you are trying to do something, when you wish to achieve something, be properly equipped for the task which you are undertaking. This remember. It is very easy to say. For this one, William Blake mentioned one point. He writes in a satirical manner. He says, musicians should have a pair of good ears and long fingers and thumbs, and not like clumsy bears. It is an ordinary statement. You observe, musicians should have a pair of good ears. Nowadays, if you observe singers, musicians, especially some singers who got first prizes in competitions, they have established different institutions. Observing the singer, I can tell the name of the Guruji. Because whether the singers, youngsters are learning music or not, they will learn the manners of the teacher. Some fellow will be raising hand like this way, and the students will do the same operation. Some people, when singing, they will be standing on feet like this, and they will be raising on toes, because that is the habit of the Guruji only. And some people will be having the nasal voice. What is the reason? Again, when we speak on music, we have to talk about that one. Similarly, when they are going to sing some difficult note, automatically their expressions will be changing. So all these things are practiced by observation only. If you have any chance to go through the videos of M.S. Subbulakshmi, the most difficult composition also, she will be singing at ease. Only lips will be moving, vocal cords will be wobbling, that's all. In the face, no expression excepting bhakti. No other expression will be there. The strain will not be there. The strain she has undergone, you can identify in the music lore only, but not on the face, like that. So that's why he says you should have a pair of good ears, you have to learn, and long fingers and thumbs. And that means these should be properly used for singing or for rhythm, something like that, or not like clumsy bears. Bear will be imitating human beings quite a good number of times, but the touch and walking style and grabbing, all those things are different. Like this, if you try to do something, some operation, if you want to rise to certain level, you should be properly equipped. Please remember that one. And some more items I shall take up, some more instances I shall take in this account, and try to provide you different stanzas poetry in English along with other things. And of course, later, after crossing certain barrier, we shall have the correlation of English stanzas, that is literature in English poems, parallelities to Vedic chants, etc. That also we will be going through. And please remember, this series is mainly aimed at the young generation only. పెద్దవాళ్ళకి చిన్నవి, చిన్నవాళ్ళకి పెద్దవి ఈ ఎపిసోడ్స్, అది గమనించవలసిందిగా ప్రార్థన చేస్తూ, మీరు మీ స్నేహితులకి చెప్పండి, సరదాగా చూడండి. కనీసం మిగిలిన వాటిలో ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా మా దగ్గర నుంచి ఒకటి మాత్రం చూడొచ్చు, మా గురువుల మీద ఉండే అత్యంతమైన గౌరవ విశ్వాసములే మమ్మల్ని నడిపిస్తాయి అన్న భావన. అంతటితోటి I shall take leave from you. Thank you very much.